this is Rosemary Art. This is going to be my first ever scrapbooking content video, and I really enjoy scrapbooking and junk journaling, so I thought I would share the process with all of you. I would like to introduce myself, as I am also introducing the supplies on the screen. If you are a scrapbooker or a junk journaler, you know very well that the process can take any turn at any moment, and half of these materials that I decided to pull, I don't even use. So, as you watch closely to the process, I'm not actually going to do a voiceover of every process or everything that I'm doing within the process. I just like to yap. So I might ask some questions to get some of your answers about life. I love talking, I love connecting with people, so I think that's what I'm going to use this platform primarily for, but also to share my process of my artwork with all of you. I've been very creative for a long time now. I mean, it's just who I am. I love art, I love organization. I love junk journaling as well. I kind of junk journaled myself out this summer, so I don't have any of that content. Like I said, this is my first video, so please bear with me as I make lots of mistakes. If you are a scrapbooking guru, if you are a junk journaling god, look away, because this is it's about to get real messy. I challenge you during this video to count how many times I accidentally, not purposefully, rip a part of this artwork. And then if you could tell me at the end, did I make a good comeback? Was I able to save myself? Alright, friends, I'm going to be so transparent. I have zoomed in, I have rotated the screen angle, and I have zoomed the heck in. I think I already said that. And I had to readjust the screen tilt. So I'm recording this sideways, right? Because I don't have an actual setup. My phone was recording this on top of 2 baskets and 3 stacked boxes on top of those baskets next to me. So they were on my left side. So it was recording sideways, what you saw at the beginning. And now this is after I had readjusted everything. So the angles might be a little wider, a bit more blurry of quality than it should be. I apologize for that. I will figure that out soon once I have a better setup. But for now, I think this is pretty good. So like I said before, I am a yapper, so I am here to voice over maybe most of this video, perhaps. If you are not keen on voiceovers, you can just mute my voice and listen to your favorite chill music, your lo-fis, your ASMRs. I don't do ASMR. I don't have the equipment for it, although that is a direction I think that I want to go into. But I want to kind of make it fun. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But for now, you get me and my voice unedited because I don't know how to do that. I'm very new to this content creation, and this might not amount to anything, and that is a-okay. I just really like it. It's fun. It's fun having a hobby that I can really put myself into. My career demands quite a lot from me during the year that I am at work, and then when I'm off work, you can guess my career from how I'm describing this. For the 3 months that I don't have work, it is time for my hobbies to shine. So I think I tend to save all my creativity and pour it into a summer if I can. You just saw me do air quotes because I was explaining something to myself as I was doing this process, and I decided to scrap it because I feel like it's self-explanatory. You can see what I am doing. I will explain at some parts the things that I'm doing or the things that I'm planning or the thought process, but overall we're just here to yap. Part though, this is the process of me cutting the quote-unquote door from the forefront background paper so that it will eventually reveal the background, the blue holographic background at the end. And it's really exciting, and it's very pretty, and I hope you guys stay till the end to watch the process unfold. Back to the yapping. Without revealing too much about myself, I am 28 years old. I am, you guessed it, a teacher. And I am currently on summer break, so I am able to pour everything into my creative outlets. So, as a teacher, we work part of the year and then we have 3 months off. Well, it depends for each country. I'm in the US, so we get about 3 months off. Now, we don't get all of it off. We have trainings, we have professional developments that we do get paid for during the second month that we're off, or very much beginning into the third month that we're off. We have a lot of trainings that we have to attend, but before then, we kind of have some time to ourselves, which I think is very nice. This summer is halfway over, so I don't think I'm gonna amount to much using my creativity this time, and what I mean by that is I'm thinking of starting a little business with my creative outlets and my scrapping and my journaling. Comment what your thoughts are on this. Comment if you think this might be a good idea. I recently made a memorabilia scrap kind of book album for my grandmother because it was her birthday. Her birthday's actually 4th of July, which is really cool. So she's got quite a bit of age, and so I decided to take all the pictures of me growing up and all of the pictures pre-me with my mom when she was in college, and I kind of made a little scrap album, and you can actually check that out on my Instagram or my Facebook. My Instagram handle is Pika_cho_art. That's PIKA_CHO_art. And my Facebook is actually quite different. My Facebook is actually just Rosemary Art. One site would not let me have the same handle, and so I had to create 2 names, but that's quite all right. So yeah, if you would like to check me out on my Artstagram and my Facebook, a lot of my works are posted there, and you could see a lot of my junk journaling work as well. So back to the business talk. I do want to start a little business where if people would like to gift memorabilia, or you would like to gift just scrap themes in general, that's something that I can make, that I can produce, I can sell it to you, and you can either modify it, add onto it, and gift it for a loved one. So kind of like a card, but a lot more involved. It would be very personalized and customized. This is why I don't do a website. I would go off of the previous works that I have done, and just kind of see if that's the art style that people would like. And so for my mini scrapping series, I do a lot more enchanting looks. I do a lot more focus on themes of the backgrounds to really give it a solid meaning to the work that I do. Now for junk journaling layouts, the focus is solely on the memories and the pictures that I put into those journaling pieces, and the background truly just becomes a background. It matches the theme of the pictures and what the memories are, but they don't become the focal point. And so I feel like I have a lot of creativity to play around with and a lot of ideas that I would make sure is catered to my clients or to my customers. And so I think that's a really good idea. Honestly, pricing is always difficult, but since I consider myself to be an amateur, so I would say, like, if you wanted a mini scrap, so I consider this a mini scrap, so index sized, pages that are not quite fully normal letter sized yet, I would say like $3. And then if you want to turn it into a full-blown card, so a scrap card, I would charge about $5. If you want to add pictures that I print out for you, so you'd send me those files on like a Google Drive or something, and I print them out for you, I'd print them out on 4x6 photo paper. and I would upcharge that 2 more bucks, so it'd be $7 for that whole creation. If not, I can just do a basic themed card and give it to you, sell it to you for $5, and you add in the pictures for the memorabilia. And then anything bigger than a letter size paper, so like posters or banners, I don't know. I haven't thought about the pricing for that yet. Maybe 10, maybe 15, with pictures, 20, I don't know. What are your recommendations? Some of y'all might be like, that's a lot of time and effort for such little money, and while I do agree with that, that's okay. While it is in my interest to maybe start making a bit of money off of it, I really just want the people to enjoy the creativity and the artwork and enjoy gifting something special to a loved one a lot more than thinking about charging a lot of money for it. If this blows up and somehow I get a lot more clients and I have to spend a lot more time and money creating the gifts, then maybe I will start jacking up my prices, but I highly doubt that'll ever happen. So $3 to $5 is where we're gonna start for now. And honestly, if you can't even afford that, I'll do the first one for free. It really just doesn't even matter. I think I just want to have the joy of being able to make somebody happy with this creative outlet and make someone's day, because it really meant a lot to me that I could be successful in making my grandmother happy. So that is my business pitch to all of you who are listening and watching and curious and want to inquire more. Please reach out on my socials or right here on YouTube, and I will definitely get back to y'all. All right, getting back into our process here, I was super excited because I finally got the doors to look exactly how I wanted to. It opens up to the back, holographic background, and it's very exciting. Right now, I am taping on the stickers that go in the very front. I don't know. I need to learn my plain vocabulary here, but they are kind of acting as drapes to mediate between the white background and the layers that I have in front of it. And they just look really pretty, and I was so happy it worked out really well. So I'm going to take a break right here. I'm going to lay over some music. I hope you guys can just chill and really get immersed into the process, and then I'll be back. I'll be back when all the chaos begins, because it will begin shortly. So I have just stuck on the 2 roses, right? At the bottom, I have my orangish yellow one and my red one. And here you begin to see me struggle. I am not great at figuring out what order I want to lay florals quite necessarily yet. And so I need to get better at understanding sizing and knowing when bigger pieces need to be out in the forefront versus the smaller accent pieces going in the back, or vice versa. Here, I was just winging the entire process. I didn't know if I wanted those ones to be in the back or in the front, and I figured it out as I went. So, yeah. You're gonna see a lot of me using the back of those tweezers starting from this moment on. And that wasn't even that bad. You know, I took it back, I peeled it back, I was able to stick those on, and then I realized, I don't like that color there, so I'm going to move it. Do you see my fingers tapping, trying to figure out what to do next? And the rest of this video is just me doing that and chaos, so I hope you enjoy. So there you go. That was part 1 of the chaos that had ensued. I hope you guys enjoy content like that. I think as fun as ASMR and relaxing as it can be, I kind of like to throw in some comedic relief just because it's me. So here we are now in the process of decorating our other dimension, if that makes sense. Because the theme of the background is holographically blue, I chose the blue florals and I am pasting them on one by one. And oh goodness, is putting stickers on 3D objects not easy. They did not cooperate till the last moment, but that's okay. Those are ones you can barely tell. So please enjoy me putting a lot more stickers on the doors. we did so well up to this point. We had all of our blue florals cut and stuck on there. Whether by itself or by brute force, I made them stay there. Any extra bits we would, carve out with our knife. That's some pro stuff right there. And then the realization hit me that if I want the door backgrounds to be blue because the white just looked a little too boring, it hit right here. I need to now remove all the stickers and do the blue background first and put the stickers back on. This is also probably the reason why the stickers didn't stick. But again, that's okay, because you don't really see that at the end of the video, you don't really see that in the picture. But anywho, this I think was the biggest challenge of all, because not only did I have to re-stick all the stickers back on, I decided to try my hand at calligraphy inside the doors. Absolutely not. It was so bad. So I had to get creative, and you'll see the process of trial and error. Things that other journalers or other scrapbookers probably won't show you. So please enjoy. applying the thread, the yarn to the key, thinking that the process is almost over, as it should be. However, there's a step in the process that I didn't actually get to show you guys because my big fat head covered the whole screen during it anyway. And that was that I tried calligraphy inside the door panels. Now, what happened was writing on the fabric paper didn't take to the ink so kindly, and so it spread. And I absolutely hated the way it looks. So as I'm gluing the thread here, I'm contemplating. It is in the forefront of my mind, and I really am debating, do I just leave this? I'm literally checking the writing again right there. And I decide, you know what? I hate it. And while I stick down this sticker, I'm gonna think about what I can do to actually just cover it. So at this point in time, I'm almost done, right? So my level of care is just dropping. I just want this to be finished. So what do? I pick up some more blue fabric paper and I'm going to just cover it up. Please enjoy while you watch me try to fix my mistakes. I also kind of want to take this time to really express the reason why I started scrapbooking and junk journaling. I was always really harsh on myself to be a perfectionist when it came to art. So if I was drawing or coloring, it had to be perfect, because coloring, you can't really go back. You can't really put more color on top of it to try to fix it. And, don't expect things to mix or to be able to perfectly cover up. So through junk journaling and scrapbooking, I realized, you know what? Yes, I can. These are materials that I can actually cover up, and I can just do whatever as long as the end result was satisfying to me. And I think that is so freeing for somebody who has a lot of perfectionism issues, challenges, like I do. So if you're a beginner scrapbooker or junk journaler, just know there's no right or wrong way. It is your way until you like it. We did it. We fixed it. The blue paper is on. We have a whole second layer now. The only issue here is that with a very obvious cut line, it's very visible. So what do? You fix it with more stickers. A lot of my friends have mentioned to me, they're like, you know what, you're so good at art. Like I could never just think of something like that and just make it. Well, I'm here to tell you, I didn't just think of it and make it. I spent an hour making mistakes, trying to cover up those mistakes, fixing it, and creating something actually better out of those mistakes that I made. So to my friends, if you think you're not artistic, if you think, oh, you know what, I can't do that level, that's okay. You don't have to. You do what you can and makes you happy. That is also another great thing about junk journaling and scrapbooking. You don't have to be the world's most talented or creative artist. You are doing it for your sake and what makes you feel happy and feel good. And I think there's a lot of power in that. So please enjoy as I cover up more of my mistakes and I finish up the video. as this video wraps up and comes to an end, I want to thank you all so much for sticking until the end. I really enjoyed this process, and I know this is something that I want to do pretty long term in the future. So please like and subscribe and share the word. Hey, there's a really interesting, maybe weird YouTuber out doing scrapbooking and journaling. So as I take the time to open new doors, I hope y'all can too. I'll see you in the next one.